Hi, hello everyone. This is RK. Welcome back to my channel Bytecode with RK. If you are new to my channel, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. For notifications, click on bell icon. So far, we have discussed a few functional interfaces like consumer, supplier, predicate. Now we are going to discuss on function, which is a functional interface, and it is from the Java 8. A functional interface is an interface which accepts a single parameter and returns the single parameter, which means it takes in single input argument and returns a response as an output. So what is functional interface? It's an interface, sorry, it's a functional interface from Java 8. It takes single input parameter and single output and returns single value. Okay, so it will take the single parameter and returns the single value. That is about the definition of the functional interface. Functional interface having different methods made, like one is apply, second one is and then third one is compose, fourth one is identity. Let me open the function interface. If you see here, this function is the function interface which takes input. T is the input for here and R is the return value. So it takes a single input and returns the single value, and it having single abstract method. That's why it was calling it as a functional interface. Apply is the abstract method and it takes single input and returns a single value. Okay, and also it's having default method compose, means it is composed function, and then it having and then method, and also it's having static method identity. So a function interface is an interface which is having single abstract method and two default methods and one single static method. Applies the abstract method of the function interface. So now we are going to provide the implementation for the functional abstract method of the function functional interface. That is nothing but apply. Now let me write function. So now I am taking string as a parameter and returning integer equal to take single parameter, right? That's why I am writing in parentheses, I am writing single parameter, that is param1, and also it returns single parameter return param. f1 dot length. So I'm importing this one. Initially for the function interface, I am passing string as a parameter, and I am returning integer value. So passing string and getting integer value. So and it accepts single parameter, right? That's why it was taking param1, and also returns a single value, that is length of the whatever you are passing, the string you are passing as an input. It finds the length of the input string and then returns back. Okay, now I want to call apply method. Apply of byte code with RK. Let me print this statement. You can see ctm function abstract apply method. Okay, so I'm rerunning this one again. If you see here, function abstract apply method 14. How it becomes 14? If you see the input parameter 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 10 11 12 13 14. So you are passing byte code with RK as the input, which is 14 characters length. So you are passing string, right? That's why it was taking string as the input parameter, and you are returning 14, right? So it is using integer for return value. So internally it was taking single parameter and returns length of the string that you are accepting. This is with the function interface apply method. Now move to the next method, and then is the default method. Okay, so it is a composed function. It will be like execute the first f1 and then execute the f2 function f1. Right here, I dot e dot f1 dot and then f2. Okay, so and then method is a default method of the functional interface. It will first execute the f1 function and then executes the f2 based on the result provided by the f1. So you first executes f1 and then gives the result to the f2, and then f2 will execute next. The first f1 will be executed and then gives, and then f2 will be executed with the result of the f1. Okay, so and then method is if any one of the either f1 or f2 anyone is failed or anyone throws exception, then other will not be executed. If either of them is failed or throws any exception, then other will not continue further. Okay, function now function of integer. Okay, I'm taking it means accepting integer as a input and returning also the integer. Test equal to some taking input, right? Param 1 and returning rm param1 star rm param1. Okay. Oh, sorry, I forgot to put the return value. Okay. Now this function takes single input parameters, that is of type integer, and returns integer of type only. So here you are taking single parameter and I am squaring it, then it will pair 1 into pair 2, it will return the square of it. Okay, I am taking another function plus 10 I am adding. Okay, just one. Now I am applying the test dot apply. Okay, apply here I am passing 2. Okay, so the first function I am passing 2, so it will take the parameter and square it to 2 into 2 4, it will return integer. For this test reference we are getting 4. Okay, and for this also let me pass here also. Now test sysout I'm writing, so sysout. The first function is this one, reference test dot and then okay, you apply test 1 dot apply of I am passing 2. So this I am commenting because I am passing here. Okay, now what it will do means, first of all let me run this one. If you see here, first this value will be applied to the test. This is the first function as I discussed right here. Here first executes f1 and then executes f2. So now I am test is the first one. Okay, and then I am executing test 1, this is the second one. So first executes the test. So if I pass 2 to this function, it will square it, right? 2 into 2, it will take the 2 and multiplying 2 with the 2, I am getting 4. Okay, first I am getting 4, and then this 4, right? Once I executed this function interface, the result of this one will be passed to the test 1. So what it will do, I am passing that result to this test 1 as input. Okay, so now the result of the test is 4. Now I am passing the 4 as input to the another method. Okay, so 4 now I am passing 4 to the test 1 function interface. So it will it will accept 4 as a parameter and then do the manipulation here. 4 plus 10 equal to 14, so the result will be 14 only. Let me change it to 7, because here also 14, here also 14, you are getting right, there is a confusion. Okay, so now you see 59 we are getting. So initially I am passing 7 for the first function interface. 7 into 7, 49, it will give 49. That 49 we are passing as an input to the second function interface, that is test 1. So 49 here I am passing, For 49 we are adding 10 and returning back that one. So 49 plus 10, 59. So the output is 59 here. Okay, this is about the and then method. Let me see the composed one. In composed function interface, so it will be like f1 dot compose of f2. Sorry, f1, this one. This is the f1, this is the f2. Okay, that is f1 will f1 followed by f2 will be executed. Okay, so in case of compose, what will happen? So this will be executed f1, the inside of the composed the parameter of the composed function, that is f1, will be executed first, and then result of f1 will be passed to the f2. Okay, I have these two function interfaces, right? So I am using the same only, just I am changing the statement. Okay, so now I am passing, and this is the compose method. Now I am passing 4. What will execute in case of compose? Test1 will be executed first, and then it will execute the test method. Okay, so I can say the order of execution of the compose is uh, reverse of the and then method. Okay, so first let me see this one. So I am applying 4, I am passing to the test1. What it will do here, it will go test1 is, this is the function implementation of the test1. So here I am taking input as a parameter 4, and I am doing manipulation like adding 4 10 to the 4, then it will come 14, and I am passing that 14 of the test1 to the test function interface. Okay, so here it will come 14 into 14, 196 is the result. So 14 into 14, 196. Now you may ask a query like what is the difference between and then and compose? So compose method, and then method first executes the f1 and then gives the result a result of f1 to the f2. But in case of compose method, first execute the this one inside the after parameter, and then execute the before one. The result of parameter passed to the composed function executes the first, and then it will gives the result back to the f2 function. Okay, function dot identity is the static method of the function interface. So identity means whatever input it is taking, right? It will return that input only. Suppose takes whatever input, return the same value. Okay, so it takes the, suppose this identity function takes one as input, means it will return the same one value back to the system. Let me try this one. Function. So it was taking integer and return also integer, because it takes the integer, it returns the same, right? And that's why identity equal to function dot identity. Identity out identity dot apply of 8. This is not default identity, and it is static method. Okay, let me run this one. See, if you see the identity function, whatever you are passing, right, that only it will return the identity function. Okay, so it was here I am passing 8, and the function identity will also returning the 8. The input you are passing is the return value for the function identity static method of the function interface. Okay, now so far you have seen the general data types with the function interface. Now I want to see one example on custom objects with the function interface. Custom object. So if you see here, I have a custom object that is players. It's having variables declared inside it, that is number, name, runs, 4, 6, and matches, and also defined default parameter as constructors, setter, getter, and toString for the same. Okay, and also I have added a list of players to the list, and kept all this data in the get method of the data source class. Okay, now I want to now I want to work on this custom object, that is players class function is the interface. It takes a list of players, and return type is list of string. Okay, use the custom. So it takes param 1 the param. Okay, it takes single parameter, right? Sorry, param 1 dot stream dot ma p map. What I am doing here, I am doing the manipulation. Here I received the list of players. I am streaming it. Stream is nothing but a pipeline that operates on the collections classes. So we will discuss deeply about the pipelines in the coming sessions. Just now, for now, just remember, stream is a pipeline. It will operates on the input. Okay, it is returns the some numeric values, but we will discuss all these things. So for just remember, stream is a pipeline of operations. Okay, now I am doing the map on it, equal to I am reading the list of players. In that players also, I'm doing with the map. We are doing manipulation. Okay, map equal to e dot get name. Okay, and then I'm doing collect is used to collect the values, and I'm collecting collectors dot to list. Before also I don't want to return all. Let me filter this one. Dot contains ms Dhoni, contains ms Dhoni, put return bit. Okay, now I'm custom object, right? I'm using, I want to pass custom dot apply of what I want to pass the get data method, because it having list of players, right? Data source dot get data. Data source dot get data. You see here, for a custom object I am taking like a function interface, I am taking list of parameters. So this is the data source and it's having get data method, that is static method. That's why I am calling the static method with the class name. And get data having list of what, list of players. So in this I have created a list with the player as a object, player type, and I have added list of players to the players reference or object, and I am returning. This returning is from the get data method, and it is available in data source class. So data source dot get player means what it will return. It will return list of players. So whatever players I have added to the players object, right? Those all the players will be returned. So now what I'm doing is I'm returning, I'm taking that parameter, I'm doing streaming it, and then applying map. Why I'm applying means I want to list out the names of the that one. So for that I need to do modify my input, right? To modify that one we will use the map. Whatever you are passing, that is like a list of data. Now I want to uh, get only the names. For that I need to change the my input parameter. For that only we will use the map is used to do some changes or manipulations to the input value. Okay, e equal to e dot get name. So now I am taking your, here you are getting list of players. In that I am taking only the names of the each player, and I am in that also I am checking whether the name contains Dhoni, then collect it to the list and return. I am returning that one. Okay, right. For this also customer play, right? Sorry, I haven't copied this one. Let me copy again and do it. And identity, this is not identity, this is the custom object, custom. Okay, not static, just custom one. Okay, let me run this one. Now we will see Dhoni contain, we have Dhoni inside here. I am returning the Dhoni here. In players list, if there is a name Dhoni, MS Dhoni, then I just collecting that name into the, I am collecting that name to the list. That's why it was in list. MS Dhoni is in list. Otherwise, if you want all the if you are looking for all the players list means, let me comment this filter and then I am running it again. See, I have list of players because I'm not filtering now with MS Dhoni. I didn't put any filter condition here. I just commented the filter condition and then applied, so that I will get all the players list, means players names here. See, MS Dhoni, Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, Surya Kumar Yadav, Shubham Gill, KL Rahul, Shreyas Iyer, Dinesh Karthik, Ravindra Jadeja, Jasprit Bumrah, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Mohammad Semi, Hardik Pandya. Okay, so that will be in the form of list. Okay, this is the custom way of doing the functional interface. So function, what is function interface? Function interface is an interface which accepts single parameter and returns a single value, and it having different methods inside it. The one is the apply method, which is abstract method, and then this is the default method which takes which executes f1 first and then executes the f2. Whereas in case of the third one is the default compose method, which is the default method. It first executes the f1 and then executes f2. The result of f1 will be passed as the input to the f2. Okay, so then what is the difference between f1 and then in compose method? And then we'll execute the function f1 and then executes f2. Whereas in case of compose executes f1 first and then returns executes f2. The third one is the static method, that is identity, which will take the input parameter and returns the same input parameter. Suppose you are passing bytecode with rk as the parameter, it will return same the bytecode with r as an output. That is the use of the function dot identity and the custom object. So you are passing custom reference. You see here I am passing list of parameters. So sorry, players is the custom object. So I have created the players with the list of means created list of variables inside it, and I have added setter, getter, parameterized constructors, and then toString also. In the data source I have created a get data method which is static, and it is returning list of players. Inside the method get data method I have created a list with the players object and added all the players to that list of players list object. Okay, and I am returning that the, since it is return type is list of players. Okay, so now I am taking list of players and then returning list of strings, means the name of the, taking all the players list, all the data of there, and then only returning the names of the players. So param1 is the list of players along with the all the data of there, and then I am streaming it, mapping it, and then getting only the names of all the players. So, and after getting the data I am just collecting their data and moving the data to the list. If you see here I am passing data source dot get data whose return type is list of players. That is nothing but I am passing input of list of players. Here it will accept list of players and returns list of string names of the players. So if you see the output, that is what it is returning. Now you know what is function interface and how to implement this functional interface, and when do we use, means if there is a requirement like you want to pass a single parameter and you want to return a single value, then you can go with the functional interface. If you see here I have segregated all the methods of the functional interface into the separate methods. So the first one is the function with the abstract method. So here I have separated a apply method into the separate function, that is abstract method. That's why function with the abstract method I have taken, and I just moved that logic to the function with the abstract method. The second one is the function with the default methods. So whatever default methods we have, right, and then method and then compose method. So these are the two default methods. So I have segregated these two methods into the one is composed and the one is the and then method. So these are the two methods. So I have moved those two methods logic into function with the default methods. We have one more method like function with the static methods. I have created the function with static method also. So static method logic, we have only one method in the that is a function identity method. So that is from the function interface. So I have moved that identity function logic to the function with static methods. Okay, and I have the last one, I have created a function with the custom objects also. That logic also I moved to this method, so I have created separate method. Okay, I have written the logic into the function with custom objects logic into this method. Okay, and once let me rerun this one. See, I'm getting the same output. Okay, this is all about the function interfaces. And if you have any queries, please comment below. If you are looking for more videos, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next session with the new topic. Thank you.